Thank you for the reminder, Christian, how long it's been. But, this is a wonderful opportunity. President Dean, Vice President Jones, Dean Davis, Associate Dean Babbitt, faculty, staff, and graduating class of 2024. Thank you for this opportunity to be with you all today. It's a pleasure to share this special day with you, your families, and your friends. Today, each of you are joining Wildcats from all over the world that have been on their own journeys impacting lives and landscapes. I've worked alongside many of them over my own journey and looking forward to the accomplishments of the 2024 graduating class. When I first came to the University of New Hampshire to begin my graduate studies over 20 years ago, it was apparent that the Colleges of Life Science and Agriculture was special. Having worked in a research laboratory after completing my undergraduate degree, I saw firsthand how science could be translated to life-saving therapies for patients. What struck me when I began working in the UNH laboratories and met the professors of CULSA was how principles of advanced biotechnology were being applied in the university classrooms and laboratories every day. The strong foundation that the undergraduate and graduate students were provided and the way the fundamentals were being applied to solve scientific challenges paralleled what I observed in industry. Additionally, the emerging sciences and the advanced technology that was being used by the students differentiated UNH. The merging of science and technology is something that is increasingly important as biotechnology industry continues to innovate and advance life-saving therapies. As you all know, biotechnology has made a profound impact on many lives. From improving human health to enhancing food security, advances in biotechnology are key to a more sustainable future. From life-saving drugs and vaccines to new tools and technology that will make personalized medicine a reality. As biographer Walter Isaacson writes in his book, The Code Breaker, about Jennifer Doudna, the co-discoverer of the CRISPR gene editing technology, 3 great technology revolutions have shaped the modern world based on 3 fundamental kernels of human existence: the atom, the bit, and the gene. Little did I know when spending late nights in Professor Rick Cody's laboratory in Rudman Hall synthesizing peptides to complete my thesis studies that I would get to play a small part in this scientific revolution with other UNH alumni by my side. Along with receiving a strong scientific foundation, the collaborations, partnerships, and friendships that I experienced at the University of New Hampshire had a profound impact on shaping my career both professionally and personally. In the laboratory, Professor Cody encouraged us to help each other to solve complex problems, and we always did so as a team. Rick was always there as a friend and quick with a laugh, like the time when I accidentally spilled a chemical on my hand and witnessed it melt a hole through my glove. Yeah, wasn't good. When I explained what happened to Rick, he looked at me and said, "Mike, that sounds really, really bad, but I'm not that type of doctor." We all motivated and helped each other along with Rick by our side to accomplish today instead of waiting until tomorrow. I reflected often on this ethos and grew to appreciate it greatly when working on transformative therapies when time is always of the essence. Still, like many of you, graduation day came and went, and I left myself questioning, why did I buy a new mountain bike? Why did I buy a new surfboard? I can't afford any of this. I can't even pay rent. But I was confident that there would be success in the future. As I looked for my place in industry, I had the opportunity to choose certainty with a large, stable biotechnology company, or choose one that had just received minimal funding to prove that a novel therapeutic would work in patients with type 1 juvenile diabetes. I was new to this type of science, but confident that my Granite State foundation was strong and followed the science that interested me the most and where I felt I could make a positive impact, a decision many of you will have to make. Starting in the laboratory and working on the same biochemistry tools that I spent years of training at UNH helped me to contribute to a team that would successfully bring a novel product through development, extend my industrial education along other COSA alumni that were kind and encouraging, just like the Cody Lab team. That product unfortunately experienced the fate of many other novel therapies where it did not meet the intended clinical outcome after close to 10 years of trying. It was an incredible journey, but understanding that life comes in waves, I waited for the next set to show up on the horizon. Following my passion and interest in the biomedical sciences became the driver for my career, even if that science sounded more like science fiction. When a colleague told me about the opportunity at a cell and gene therapy company where they use genetically modified viruses to treat diseases, I was astounded that this was even possible, but excited to join a small team to solve this challenge together, even though there were no approved products in this class of therapy. In the broadest sense, cell and gene therapy is the use of cells or genetic material in the treatment or prevention of various diseases, including cancer, autoimmune disease, and genetic conditions. The transferred genetic material changes how a protein or a group of proteins is produced by the cell to treat the underlying disease. These therapies are still in their infancy, but offer new treatment options for patients when there may not be traditional treatments available or traditional treatment was not effective. These are often rare genetic disorders. One disorder our team worked on was X-linked childhood cerebral adrenoleukodystrophy, which is a rare and devastating neurological disease that robs young children of the chance to live a full life. The good news is that there are treatments for CCALD, including a gene therapy that I had the privilege of helping to bring to approval with many amazing leaders, scientists, and yes, UNH alumni. The gene therapy can halt the decline in the brain function in CCALD and allow children to thrive if given early enough. We also worked on specialized cell therapies that are being used to treat once untreatable cancers. There are amazing stories of hope from families with children living free of acute lymphoblastic leukemia for over 10 years, or adults that now have more options for treatment for multiple myeloma. Having now worked on 4 of these approved therapies, I've witnessed how cancer and advanced therapy research can save lives. That is why this journey continues to inspire me. I'm proud to help build and educate and motivate teams in the advanced therapy field at a company called ElevateBio. Elevate is an innovative genomics medicine company that was co-founded by another UNH alum, David Halal. His partners, Vikas Sinha and Mitchell Feiner, who is one of the inventors and pioneers of several of the technologies that we use in the advanced therapy field today. From the beginning, we understood that the most important priority was to build a great team to join us on our mission of being one of the most innovative and impactful technology companies in the world. At Elevate, we have more than 10% of our team members are UNH alumni, and they contribute to help companies bring advanced therapies to patients through our enabling technology. We have wildcats from many of the UNH colleges and schools that touch every part of the patient and product journey, including business and finance operations, quality and regulatory, discovery, development, and all aspects of chemistry, manufacturing, and controls. Just an amazing breadth and depth of experience fueled by many UNH graduates. The technology we're advancing to empower the industry are those that many of you have already had hands-on experience with because UNH is at the cutting edge of education, applied science, engineering, and agriculture. Many of you are planning your own journeys thoughtfully, and because of your UNH education, you can be confident that you are prepared. Today, I describe the journey my family and I have been on since graduating from UNH. Like many of you, I did not know exactly the road ahead would look like, but assumed it would have many crossroads to navigate. I was anxious about the future, concerned about making the right career decisions. However, I was confident. I was confident I would be able and ready for any challenge because of my education and the real-world application that COLSA provided. Follow your passion and do not shy away from relying on your peers, mentors, and family of wildcats out there in the world. I've been very fortunate to have worked with amazing teams over the years, and I am inspired by all of you to see what is on the horizon. The therapies that I described did indeed sound like science fiction 20 years ago, but they are now a reality, and many of you will be applying what you have learned to impact lives, landscapes, and livelihoods. From using microbes to discover new ways to treat human and animal disease, to growing cells and making medicine in space, we all look forward to what each of you will discover. Your friends, your families, professors are very proud of your accomplishments now and in the future. And to quote Dean Davis, "What we do here matters," because it truly does. Thank you to my wife, UNH alum Melissa, sons Lucas, Evan, Cam, President Dean, Dean Davis, faculty, staff, my mentor and friend, Professor Rick Cody, and to you all, the graduating class of 2024. Congratulations and best of luck as you embark on your journey. Thank you.